Hello, keyboarding class. Welcome to week 6. We finally have made it to the last week. Let's start by taking a minute to look around the classroom. Okay, in the classroom for week 6, want to become a typing pro. You're going to have a number of things to read. Make sure you do. Week 6 is going to be all about the assessment. So before we get into that, we know we have a discussion board question. This is our last discussion board question. I've been very pleased with everybody's participation. Let's give a great effort this week. The next thing I want to remind everybody is we have an end of course survey. I know everybody in this class has done this before. We value your feedback. We need your feedback. I would love to hear all the good things, but we also need to hear if there's areas that we need to improve. So please fill this out. You're going to upload a Word document with a statement that you've completed it, and you're going to get a grade for this. Again, an easy grade. Love to hear from you. As I scroll down, you're going to see our green puzzle pieces. That's where you're going to go in to Sam, and you're going to have 6 assessments. You're going to have lessons 1 through 13, 3 parts, and then you're going to have 3 other assessments for lessons 14 through 25. So, week 6, all about assessments. I have a little snapshot with a piece of your syllabus. And so, educational objectives. I want to reiterate the last 3. So, practice and improve typing skills to master at least 80% accuracy. So we're looking at accuracy. Practice and improve typing skills to master typing 40 words per minute. And so that was our goal. Now some of you have surpassed that. Excellent. Some of my new typists have not reached 40 words a minute. And I want to assure you that we realize that when you're in a 6-week typing class and you have never tried touch typing, it's near impossible to get to 40 words a minute. If you did, congratulations. If you did not, keep practicing. And I want to mention, demonstrate improved speed and accuracy while typing by touch. So that is huge. If you started with 5 words a minute, and you've improved your speed and your accuracy, that's what this class was about also. So we take all 3 of those when we're working on these assessments this week. Okay, so your first assessment, it's going to look very similar to the screen that you're looking at right now. You have to key the lines below. The timer is going to start once, so you can take a look at this, read it over, get comfortable. Once you start typing, so you type that first E, your timer is going to start. It tells you to tap Enter after each line, and then when you're done with the first 2, you're going to tap Enter twice, type the next 2 lines, and then tap Enter twice. And so this is the only one of the 6 assessments that they will not be full paragraphs. You have 3 attempts to do each of these in the 2-minute timed writings. If you get completely done, you just start back over with the first line and continue until the timer stops. Do not stop typing until the timer stops. Once you're done, you're going to hit continue, and then you'll be able to submit. Assessment 2, you can see is paragraph. So you start typing. Same thing, if you get to the end, start over until the timer stops. Assessment 3, just a little reminder here. Indentation, make sure you're hitting tab. Assessment 4, shorter paragraphs, again make sure you're hitting tab. Again, if you get to the end, continue to type from the beginning until the timer stops. Assessment 5, the same thing. And so I want to get us to assessment 6. Assessment 6, your last one, probably your most difficult. You're dealing with proofreader marks. Now the good thing is the timer does not start until you start typing. So please take a moment, look at the proofreader marks, get comfortable with what you're typing. So for instance, you're going to type last week, and then we see the 3 lines. That means to uppercase, so capitalize the H in healthy, the H in heart, and the F in foundation. Shows you when you're going to insert a letter, insert a whole word, and so you're going to read the proofreader marks. There's 25 to 65. It's circled. When you see something circled, that means you're going to spell out the numbers. And so instead of 25 a number, you're going to type 20-5, 2-TO, 60-5, SIXTY-FIVE. So make sure you're spelling those out. Again, each of your assessments you get to do 3 times. Don't forget to go to typing.com for additional practice. It may be helpful to practice 2-minute timed writings before tackling this week's assessments. Finally, tips for a successful week. Do not procrastinate. Complete all reading assignments. Watch the videos. Complete your discussion board question by Thursday. Submit this week's assessments by Sunday. And contact me. If you have any trouble, please contact me. And before I sign off for the last time, please know it has been my pleasure to share this last 6 weeks with you. Happy keyboarding and have a great week.